Okay, so this lesson is for both the grade 9s and the grade 10s. It should be your second lesson for today. So I'm going to share the screen here. So grade 9s, you had just learned about the distributive property. It hopefully should be reviewed for the grade 10s. So we're just going to look real quick at another example. So the distributive property means that you multiply everything inside the bracket. So like I said in the video earlier, you would usually make like a rainbow type effect. So you would do it like this. So when you read this, it's 3 times x squared, which gives you 3x squared. The second one would be 3 times 3x, which gives you 9x squared, or 9x, sorry. And then the next one is 3 times -4, which will be -12. Okay, so when you're doing the distributive property, you're multiplying every different term inside the bracket to give you a simpler answer. So we're going to look at a review of powers. So an exponent is a way of representing repeated multiplication, which I hope that everyone knows. So if we do 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, they want that in an exponent. So we would write this as an exponent. We are finding a power. So a power consists of a base and an exponent. So your base would be the number that you're repeatedly multiplying. And then your exponent is how many times it's being repeated. So in this case, it's 5. So you would say it's 2 to the power of 5. Okay, so the base tells us, oh, I gotta erase that. The base tells us what is being multiplied, and the exponent tells us how many of them we have. So for example, if we look at 3 times 3 times 3, that as a power would be 3. So our base is the number that's being multiplied, and it's being multiplied 3 times. Yeah. So that makes our power 3 to the exponent 3. Now our next one, our base is going to be 5 because that's the number we're repeatedly multiplying, and it's being multiplied 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to put that to the power of 6. Our next one, our base is going to be x, so that's what is being multiplied, and it's being multiplied once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6. So that'll be x to the power of 6. Okay. Now we're going to do the opposite. So 7 to the power of 4, they want you to do it as a repeated multiplication. So I'm going to type this one out. So 7 is the number that's being multiplied, and it's being multiplied 4 times. So 2, 3, 4. Okay. This one would simply be 5 times 5. And this one would be 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Okay. A polynomial with one term is called a monomial. Here are some examples. So like 2x, 5, -3, 6x squared, -3, -x cubed. So I'm going to erase this and I'll move forward. When we multiply two monomials, it is important to remember BEDMAS tells us to multiply in any order we want. So when we're looking at multiplying 2x times 4x squared, what you're going to do first is you're going to multiply your coefficients. So the coefficients are the numbers in front of your letters, your variables. So you're going to do 2 times 4, which is 8. And then you're going to put your variable, If there's nothing on top of the x, that means it's automatically a 1. Okay, so when there's nothing there, assume there's a 1. So then what you're going to do is you add the exponent. So you do 1 plus 2, so it'll be 8 to the exponent 3. Okay, so here we're multiplying. So you would do x times x cubed. Now there's no coefficients, so you just put your x, and then you're going to add your exponents. So you're going to do 1 plus 3, so x to the power of 4. Okay, so now you're going to do the same thing here. So coefficients, so you're going to do 4 times 6, which is 24. You're going to put your variable, and you're going to add your exponent. So 2 plus 3 is 5, like so. You're going to do the same thing here. So 2 times -3 is -6. Put your variable. Let's say, so there's an invisible 1 that's there. So you're going to do 1 plus 2. So it'll be to the power of 3. Same thing here. So -3 times -2 gives you 6. You're going to put your variable. Here there are 2 1s, invisible 1s. So you're going to do 1 plus 1. So it's to the exponent 2. And that is all for this one. I hope you understand. If not, keep in mind that you can message me and I can help you out as much as I can. As well as Mr. Found is here to help anybody if needed.